and it'd be helpful to everyone, especially working mums.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, we are. Would it be something that interested you?
Yes, I think so.
Line of work probably wouldn't work.
I think, especially coming from uni, I think I've really missed having random days off through the middle of the week. So I guess like getting that day back in the middle would be...
Would you say it's something you'd support then?
Definitely, yes, definitely. It's very hard to book doctor's appointments or any other appointments on a weekend, and that's the only time you've got available. It's just, yeah.
And how would that extra day off kind of impact your work-life balance, and what would you do with the extra time?
I think it'd be a really great day you could spend doing your sort of admin work, like your self-admin, and then you could actually spend your weekend just living and doing things with your friends and family. So yeah, definitely.
I'm a health, safety, quality and environmental manager. Line of work probably wouldn't work because the amount of construction and stuff that we actually do would eke into weekends, everything else, so I don't think it'd work for me.
Would it work in the industry in a broader sense? Would it be something that you'd like to see offered to the people you work with?
It'd be an interesting one. I don't know if it would work. I think it's one everyone would have to do it or no one would have to do it. I'd support it. Yeah, why not?
It would mean a lot because then you could work your family life around the 4 days.
Yeah. What would you have liked to have spent the extra day doing?
Probably nothing. Resting probably, or watching the grandkids now, but you know, there's a lot of things you could do, and I think at the end of the day it probably put more people in work because of that extra day you could employ another person, so at least the business is not closing down for 4 days. The business is still open 5, 6, 7 days a week, so it'd help everyone. I think it's the work-life balance, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's what those people want, and I understand if there was less hours for people to work. The problem is working less hours means less money to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it depends. If you're going to work 40 hours a week and you're getting paid X amount of money an hour, I'd expect that to be the same if you were working 36 hours a week or whatever.
I work in civil service pensions.
If it was brought in, how would a 4-day work week affect your industry and the work that you do?
I've only just started my industry, so I assume we'd have to work longer hours, but other than that, I don't think it would affect it massively.
On a personal level then, how would having the extra day impact your life, and what would you do with that spare time?
What would I do with the spare time? Spend more time with my family.
Yeah? Would you like to see it brought in then?
Absolutely.
I'm a building surveyor.
And how many days a week do you work on it?
5 days.
About 35, 40 hours?
40 odd hours, yeah.
Would you like to see a 4-day work week brought in your industry?
Yes, definitely.
How would that affect the work that you do?
I think condensed hours would still work, and you know, having a 3-day weekend would make a big difference to work-life balance. It'd be much more satisfying to have 3 days instead of 2.
What would you do with that extra time?
I have an allotment, so I'd probably go to my allotment instead of just going on Saturdays and Sundays.
Do you think that would be beneficial towards like your mental health and kind of
definitely
improving your work life?
Definitely, yeah.
So it's something you'd like to see brought in nationwide?
100%, yeah, and I think lots of people would say that as well.
Do you think that there's a valid argument really against it?
Only from the same kinds of people who thought that working from home, you know, I think there's an old-fashioned attitude that if you work from home, you're not doing any work, and if you're only working on 4 days, you're only doing 4 days of work. But I think, you know, opinions are changing and people are realising that you can actually get more done in less time and not having to go to the office and do just 9 to 5 and that's it.
Well, that works for everyone, doesn't it, at the end of the day, yeah?
Just finally, would you support its implementation then, like nationwide?
Yeah, of course it would, yeah. It helps everyone.